Okay, back to the scrapyard. Finally settled the score. Turned out to be a very good Halloween day. Really good. Thank God it turned out perfectly. So, end result was the X-rayed material ended up being copper nickel with a 316 outer plate of stainless steel. So it was actually pretty valuable. It ended up being like 70 cents a pound versus originally we thought around 44 cents. So, you know, the X-ray did their thing, whatever, they came up with the number. And the other pipe was just standard stainless steel. It was nothing special, they said. So ended up being a total of 1,378 pounds of radiators, and then it was 208 pounds of those little pipes and filters and so on. The guy did say, another guy said, hey, it's got a little bit of copper. And I says, well, you know what? I called in advance and they told me a little bit's okay. But now it didn't really matter because it's still a copper aluminum product. There was like 40% recovery for copper. And it was also 11% chromium, and there was nickel and then some stainless in there. So it was actually a very, very valuable mixture of materials in there. I don't know why it's such a exotic type mixture of materials. They said it's fairly rare, a rare mixture because they had it before, but you know, the X-ray thing they put on there told the percentages and what the numbers came up to, right? So the other stainless steel was 43 cents. I was quoted 44, which I actually, in fact, they said no, he quoted me 43, but no. When I was driving, I was talking to him while I was driving on my phone, on a hand position, not in my hand, but a rested position, and I had to go in there into my camera and get the recording so I can play it back so that I'm not a liar. Because, you know, people say something, you know, I don't change stories, right? My story's right on the money. I don't bullshit, straight out. So anyways, I got a recording showing, which I didn't have to use, but I'm not gonna squawk about the penny now because that would only be $2 versus I probably end up getting like $300 or $400 more. This crappy road they did. They patched all this yesterday. The road's just a nightmare. Look at this. Worse and worse. Anyways, it's $1,054 for that load. So that was an awesome payday there. So, like they say, what did it weigh? What did it pay? Well, it paid that much. Super good. So I like to thank some of the guys on YouTube giving me advice on there. My buddy from Holland and a couple other people were saying they get an X-rayed, but usually the big companies that deal in materials, they want X-rayed anyways. The small companies don't really have those tools too often that I think, but the big companies, like I say, that's a big difference in pricing, right? For them to buy, you know, if they think it's one item and it's a different item, they don't want to get ripped off either, right? So anyways, that's 70 cents a pound. That's an awesome score. So happy about that. We'll have to determine what some of the other stuff is worth, but like I say, it was a lot of work taking them out and stuff. I mean, it took 2 days to pull all that material out. You know, everything heavy as hell and it's oily and greasy, so definitely was the workouts, but it paid off at the end, so I was super happy about that. Okay.